G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my FIFA 22 Arsenal career mode. This is episode number 8. We're going to be getting straight into this one. Going to be up against Wolves in the first game of this episode in the Premier League. Going to make a couple changes here. As you see, a lot of my players are a little bit tired, so I'm going to be changing out Lacazette to Aubameyang just because I don't feel like Lacazette's been putting in any goals lately. I feel like he's been underperforming a bit, so I'm going to give Aubameyang a little bit of a shot. Not that it means much because I am going to be looking to sell Aubameyang and looking to bring in a new striker in January, which you might actually see later on in this episode, see if we get the deal done or not. But yeah, as I said, up against Wolves first, and make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you guys enjoy. It really helps me out, really helps me stay motivated and that sort of thing. And what a ball in there to Aubameyang from Smith Rowe, I believe that was. Aubameyang within 5 minutes making his presence known that he's back, and he's back on the score sheet. And from a corner now, 25 minutes in, Wolves head that clear, but we're looking to bring it back here through Tierney. Saka chips it up to himself and goes for the spectacular, but it's really wide of the target there. That would have been amazing. But Wolves now with an attack. Thomas Partey gets dropped, stops the ball, but it falls straight back to them, and they shoot and it hits the crossbar and goes out. Got very lucky there. I think Ramsdale was beat. But this guy Neto's been a handful. You saw what he did just before. Now he plays a good ball into Raul Jimenez, and he scores, crossbar and in. Not sure if any keeper is going to be saving that one. As we advance now into the second half, 1-1. They get a cross in, and Ramsdale for some reason has come out like a madman. That was just embarrassing, and for some reason our defenders were late to react as well. I felt like we could have got to that before it crossed the line, but no, a bit slow. As we get to Aubameyang for a late chance to equalise, he cuts in on his right, but there's the extra defender there. They managed to get out of here with all 3 points at Emirates. A bad defeat there for Arsenal as we lose 1-2. See there, we're expected to win. We just couldn't make the most of our chances, which has been basically the whole season. We just haven't been able to convert, and that's why I'm looking to bring in some new blood into this team and get in a new striker who can hopefully convert on more of these opportunities. I mean, Aubameyang wasn't really at fault for that one, but over the course of the season, just neither of our strikers have really been putting it together. It's been basically our cams who have been putting in most of the goals, which is good to see them scoring, but we shouldn't have to rely on them this much, as we are going to bring in Smith Rowe to play on the wing this time against Manchester City. Tough game here. It's at home, but I can't really see us. I'd be happy with a draw if we got a draw out of this one. And I believe we have to play them in the next match as well in a cup game, so very unfortunate because they definitely have a more depth in their squad. And speaking of Manchester City, the Golden Boot winner, Raheem Sterling, just finishes that off beautifully. Not sure if he can do that in real life, but on FIFA, he's really a beast. As he gets another chance here, but Ramsdale makes a crucial save there to keep us in the game. But from that corner now, De Bruyne is going to whip it in. And Stones is going to have a free header, but he blazes it over the bar. And still in the first half now, they play it through to Sterling again. Who's way too fast for, I think, Cedric, that is. But they find De Bruyne, a classic Manchester City counter-attack there. And they're just going to eat us up. But we do look to get one back here before half-time, but Smith Rowe has his shot saved by Edison. What an amazing save that was. Second half now, we get it to Ødegaard, and Ødegaard manages to squeeze that in just before the 69th minute there. And this game is still alive. We do have a slight chance of getting something out of this one. Manchester City now on the attack again. White does well to get the tackle. Plays it forward to Lacazette, but he loses it straight away to Rodri. And Manchester City, what a goal that was. Thought they were going to go to Sterling earlier on, but they didn't. But they managed to get it to him eventually, and he seals the game for them there. You see there, XG 4-2 basically, and we have to play them again. But before that, we have a transfer offer for Pepe from Barcelona, and I feel like I'm going to let him go. If they come back with a decent bid, I'm going to let him go. Bring in some more money and look to upgrade. And speaking of Pepe, he plays a great ball there through to Nketiah, who unselfishly lays it off to Aubameyang. Probably should have gone himself there, but I wasn't too confident in him, and that was my mistake. As Manchester City hit the post there, but wouldn't you know it, falls straight back to Gabriel Jesus, who puts him up 1-0 now as we fast forward into the second half. And what a ball there from Pepe to Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe ties the game up early on this second half of this Carabao Cup fixture. Was thinking about taking the free kick there, but Pepe coming in on his left plays a great ball there. But Mahrez absolutely does me there as they get it through there to Bernardo Silva, I think that was, but he gets it saved. Good save there by Leno, I think it is. But late on in the game, basically 90th minute, Gundogan gets the late winner, the Manchester City captain. He must have came on and taken the armband from someone, I reckon. But a tough loss there. But I believe this is a 2-leg fixture, so we still do have a chance at coming back in the second leg. Next fixture is another cup game, but this time it's the FA Cup. But this time we get an email coming in for a loan for Idaho. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but obviously I'm going to let him go if that can get accepted. And Juventus here have actually come in for Aubameyang. And so that's a decent team he can go to. Still a top team. And if they come back with a decent offer, I'll let him go as well. But this is the youngster we're going in for, our new striker. Hopefully we can get the deal done. He's been linked and rumoured in real life really heavily as of late. So I thought I'd go ahead and look to bring him in, Alexander Isak. They're not sure yet. So while I wait on them, I'm going to go in for a midfielder. This guy's been a big name for quite a few years in FIFA. Hasn't totally lived up to his potential in real life. But I hope you guys are alright with this signing. I know it can get a bit repetitive because this guy's always a name that's out there. And they wanted to try to get Smith Rowe from us, but I said, hell no, you ain't getting that. I'll offer just a little bit more money. And they say yes to that. 47 mil for Renato Sanchez. I feel like he'll fit in well. He'll basically take that Xhaka spot. I'll play him next to Partey. And I'll look to move Xhaka on eventually. But I feel like for now, I'll keep Xhaka just for the squad depth. And they come back now, they want 91 mil. I'm going to be stingy. I need to try to save money because we can barely afford him now. And they want 88 mil, or basically 89, so 30 mil above his value. I'm going to drop it down basically to 85, and we finally get the deal done there. I'm going to be bringing them straight into the next match. Although they aren't going to start, they're going to be starting on the bench, but we might see them later on. As we get the first chance of the game here through a free kick, but Ødegaard cannot make the most of that. As Brighton look to score here through Lacadia, I think his name is. And just poor defending there from Gabriel and White. It feels like the other team's attackers just have so much time with the ball in the box, especially because I don't want to touch them and give away a silly penalty. But maybe I do just have to be more aggressive, or maybe I should be bringing in a new centre-back. Because I feel like their ratings especially aren't that great. And my God, what a goal that was. That obviously feels scripted. I'm not going to lie. That was ridiculous. The precision and the pass there and the shot was great. And speaking of shots, that shot was dreadful from Martinelli. Making me look bad. I feel like you're the future of Arsenal. And if that's the future, I am not going to look forward to it. And we're definitely going to struggle. But Saka now has a shot. It gets saved, but it falls to Ødegaard, who doesn't win a lot of headers. But when it's 5'4" Lamptey, I think that was, even Ødegaard can win a header there. And speaking of Lamptey, I've looked into getting him as well because he's been rumoured in real life. As Martinelli ties the game up here at 2-2. So it's still anyone's game. But yes, speaking of Lamptey, I've looked to bring him in because I want to bring in another right back to back up Tomiyasu because I don't think Cedric's the man. But Brighton, they go back ahead basically straight from kickoff. Very disappointing. Only managed to tie the game for a couple minutes there. And Brighton looking to get a sealer now. Basuma, he's going to shoot, it comes off the crossbar, and it falls to Mopai. Of all people, this guy, Mopai, gets the sealer. It actually fell to Gabriel, but he couldn't control it or clear it straight away, and Mopai managed to steal it off him, and we end up losing there, 4-2. Lots of goals in that one, a bit more entertaining, but not the result we wanted. And that's us being eliminated from the FA Cup. Very disappointing, as I think we have the most FA Cups out of every team, so it's a tournament that we want to keep our dominance over. As we look to sell Pepe here, hopefully that deal will go through. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. As I said before, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.